Hello, he's Oshoke.
And she's Praise.
Welcome to Praise&Oshoke's Corner.
If you're a Christian, married or single, and you're looking for godly content, look no further. This is the place to be.
Here we talk about marriage, family, relationship, godly parenting, spirituality, faith, and godly lifestyle. If you haven't seen our previous video, check in the description box where you see a link to this video. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. That's how you tell us you're encouraging us and you want us to put out more content. So, subscribe. Today we have an interesting topic for our singles out there. It's about marriage. Marriage. Every single out there, they get to this point in life where you feel it's time. I think I'm ready to get married. So we are talking about the fundamentals of getting married.
So basically,
Yeah.
we would be sharing our experience pre-marriage, while we were still single and contemplating starting the journey of marriage. So for every Christian, there are fundamentals that you must be aware of. In our opinion, we've summarized these fundamentals, and first on our list is thou shalt know thyself. There are basic questions you need to ask yourself, whether you're male or female, such as who are you, where are you going, what is your plan in life, what is your purpose in life, have you discovered that purpose, are you emotionally and mentally ready for marriage, are you secure? These questions you need to answer. Why do you want to get married?
As a lady, why do you want to get married? Are you getting married for the right reasons, or you're getting married because you want to fit into the societal, norm? I am married, I belong to that class. If that is your reason, then you're marrying for the wrong reason. Are you ready? Are you physically, mentally, emotionally ready to handle the challenges and the pressure that comes with marriage? It's not as rosy as you think. There is more to it. So have you answered this question? If you haven't answered this question, then I think you need to take a step back and really think about it. There's a disturbing trend around these days where you see young ladies in their early 20s, they just graduated from school, and the big thing, is to get married. Why are you getting married? What's the rush? There is more to life. I feel this is a period after graduating, it's a period to define a course, a purpose for your life. Ask God to show you what's God's plan, what's His purpose for your life, and develop yourself in that plan and purpose. If you are purposeful, if you know the path God is taking you in, when a man comes, he assists you in building that purpose and in helping you achieve that God-given purpose. But when you rush into marriage without understanding yourself, let me bring it home. Personally, before I got married, I finished school, I started a job, and I realized, okay, I love this career path and I want to, expose myself more in this. I started professional certification, I started gathering as much information as I could get. My husband met me doing that, and he encouraged me into being the woman I am today, giving me information, providing all that, because I knew where I was going. So it was easy for him to assist me in achieving that. I'm not where I want to be, but I know with God and with His help, I will get there. What I'm trying to say is, as a lady, you want to get married, it's good, but have you discovered yourself?
Yeah. It is in knowing your purpose in life, and you're on the path to fulfilling that purpose, that propels you into the next fundamental on our list, which is thou shalt get a life. By life here, we're referring to livelihood, a job. What do you wake up to every day? Do you have a means of livelihood? Do you have a source of income? What gives you money? What takes care of you? What you plan with? Do you have a job that you go to? A business? A trade? that you wake up to every day. See, Adam, the first man that lived with experience in marriage, woke up every day. He had a purpose. He went to tend the garden, to nurse the plants, to name the animals. On one of such occasions that Adam had gotten by, God realized that let us give Adam Eve to support him, to help him fulfill this purpose he's already on his path to fulfilling. If you are there, you do not have a means of livelihood, what is Eve going to come to support? What is your Eve going to come to support? Is she coming to support emptiness? So you're there, you're contemplating marriage, you're thinking about it. Are you working? And why do we need to work? To take care of yourself and the responsibilities that would come to bring in an addition to your life. It doesn't matter what kind of job here. It could be white collar, it could be blue collar, it doesn't matter. What is important is that you have the potentials and you're fulfilling that potentials by your hard work, your focus, and your dedication. You must have a job, a means of livelihood that will be able to take care of the responsibilities that come with marriage.
As a woman, you are supposed to be an asset, not a liability.
Yeah.
No young man out there wants a liability.
Not at all.
Look at the way you're just agreeing.
Yes. We don't want to die before our time. We don't want grey hair too early. The burden, we don't want it to be too much and break our head and neck.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes.
I hope I'm speaking the mind of all the men out there.
Yes, we get it. Okay, we get it. What I'm trying to say is, we women need to be assets rather than liabilities. You need to bring to the table. Do you have a business? Do you have a skill? Do you have something you can do to bring in some extra cash inflow into the family when the marriage happens? You have a job, your husband has a job, and both of you are there with your combined efforts. You can go places, you can attain some certain level of comfort. You might not be there, you might not have everything, but you are not a liability to your family members or to the church. Or if you're lucky, you marry into those wealthy families, or you marry a man that is made of and just, okay, come into the house, I have set everything, you just have to eat and sleep and give birth to children. Well, lucky for you.
But what if the eventualities of life happen?
Yes.
Eventualities of life, the unplanned future. What if that happens, God forbid? What do you have to fall back to?
So as a woman, you should be the plan B. The next fundamental is, thou shalt be equally yoked.
Yep.
Yes, I know you have heard, thou shalt not be unequally yoked. Yes, but thou shalt be equally yoked. That is, a born-again believer must, no compromise, marry a born-again believer.
Period.
There is no negotiation about this. No, okay, he's not there yet, but I can convince him. You're not the Holy Spirit. God does that. But avoid the future headache and confusion,
conflict,
and stress.
And wahala.
Marry someone who believes what you believe, understands what you understand, and does not contest or struggle with accepting the truth of the gospel.
Exactly.
That's what we're saying. Marry someone that believes and accepts the word of God. It must not be from your denomination. There are denominations that accept the same doctrine, that is fine. But the basic rule here is, marry someone that believes and accepts what you believe.
Someone you're on the same page with spiritually. Doctrines, Bible beliefs, you're on the same page. See, this brings me to reality. When I was at this phase of, setting out for marriage, I had to tell myself the truth. You are there, you're contemplating, but we're all Christians. I can look that way, I can look that way. Oh, we're all Christians. It doesn't matter. We're all going to heaven. Bros.
It matters.
It matters. I had to tell myself the truth though. Somebody who is not on the same page with you. Look, 2 Corinthians chapter 6, from verses 14 upward, I'll just paraphrase here. What concord, what communion, what partnership does the sons of God have with the daughters of Belial? Unbeliever. Doctrinal example. Let me give you a doctrinal example. When I was getting married, look, I believe in eternity. I know where I'm going as a born-again Christian by God's grace. I know what I believe. I know my convictions. I believe in eternity. I believe in judgments after death. And here you are, looking for someone you're so attracted to. Oh, she pleases me. She's so beautiful. She's all good. She's a wifey material. But in this fundamental, you differ. And what is that? This person believes in purgatory. Oh, don't worry, God is so merciful. He will have mercy. After some time, you will get to heaven. Oh no, life ends here on earth. There is nothing like eternity. And you want to manage it and say, no problem, it will turn around. I'll believe what I believe. She believes what she believes. Bros, that is a recipe for disaster in itself. Spare yourself and save yourself all that stress in the future. Amos chapter 3 verse 3 says, can two work together except they be agreed? This fundamental you must be very aware of, and you must try as much as possible to take that very seriously as you're setting out in this journey of marriage.
Okay, so that brings us to our next fundamental, which is educate, enlighten yourself. Get materials on marriage topics, attend marriage seminars, expose yourself to model couples that you see, you admire. Ask questions. Don't think you know it all. You know nothing. We don't know it all. We still ask questions. We still read, expose yourself to materials and get as much knowledge as you can get.
You can never gather enough information about marriage. As a man, as a lady, get all the resources which are available in print, e-copies, ministers, seminars, you name it. There are a lot of resources that you could equip yourself. Begin to read up about the purpose of a man. What is marriage all about? What is the purpose of marriage? Why am I getting married? Read up on this. Understanding a woman's psyche. Read up. There are materials.
Oh, the truth, you can never understand a woman.
I guarantee you that. But you can attempt.
Yes.
We're still understanding each other.
Yeah.
It's a journey. But it makes it a whole lot easier if, at least to a good extent, you have learned some things that would help you. Alright? So we do hope today, with this summarized fundamentals we've shared with you, you have picked up one or two lessons that you can apply in your life. This is a series we're starting for singles. You don't want to miss our next video. Trust me on that one. Because in our next video, we will be going to how to pray for God's perfect will in marriage. And we'll be sharing our experience. How did I know that she right here was a perfect will of God for me? Yes,
and I will also be sharing my own experience with you.
So we'll be doing that. You want to stay tuned for that video.
And
it is cooking. It is cooking.
How would you know?
It will be out in 2 weeks' time.
How would you know? Subscribe.
Oh, yes.
If you subscribe, you'll be among the first to know when that video comes out. Yes. Don't forget to share and like the video.
Share with as many singles, your friends. Let's start this journey, this series together. And we promise you, God will bless you and you will get your desired bone of your bone
and flesh of your flesh.
So until we see you in that video, please stay safe.
And God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.